Hey, we saw you way back in Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, take your pack off.
We were at the Tennessee-North Carolina line.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
exactly
You were the
right.
first trail angel I saw, and
Yeah.
now here you are. That's so awesome.
Oh.
Thank you.
We're just waiting for through hikers and providing them with cold drinks and snacks, fresh fruit, just to perk up their day a little bit, give them a chance to sit down and rest and enjoy it. How you doing there, young man?
Good, how you doing?
Got some trail magic if you'd like it.
Oh, sure.
All righty, let me jump out here.
Great.
All kinds of goodies there.
Oh my God.
Got carbonated soft drinks in there, got Gatorade in there, all kinds of sweets. This is the 7th year of the Trail Angel thing. 12 years prior to that, I had the hostel here in Dalton, and we'd host between 300 and 500 hikers a season. Hikers are on a mission to walk almost 2,200 miles through 14 states, through some not so comfortable areas. A lot of elevation gain, a lot of roots, a lot of rocks, a lot of rain, a lot of snow.
Wake up, pack up, hike, camp again. Sometimes it's really uphill and it sucks. Sometimes it's really low and there's mud and mosquitoes.
Welcome him. He knows. Got him.
But the way I see it, there's just one way out, right? Definitely not going back the other way. Sure as hell ain't going back.
And they need a break every once in a while, carrying 25, 35 pounds on their back every day. It's not as much fun as it sounds in the books.
Because you know the brochures always have these two really sexy hikers who like have coiffed hair on top of a mountain, having some really healthy like lo mein ramen, like hike the 18, you know, and the reality should be two hikers sitting at the bottom of a hill, having hiked 4 huge hills before that hill, crying in the rain, covered in mud and dirt, like just with like blood dripping down their faces, messy hair, ripped clothes, just looking like in despair, like eating some like shitty trail mix. That should be on the brochures.
I've only wanted to quit twice,
I'm so impressed by that.
and that was early. I was call my wife and say, "Come pick me up now. I'm ready to come. I'm coming home." She wouldn't let me.
A lot of them have just completed their 4 years of college or whatever, and they're giving their brains a break and beating up on their bodies instead.
I definitely feel stronger, but at this point, we're pretty exhausted.
I could sleep all day.
For a lot of the older folks, it's a dream they've had for years.
How many miles are you in?
Gosh, we are at 16, it'll be 67, 1567 or something?
1567.
At the shelter we'll be.
At the shelter.
Do you feel like you've walked that far?
Yes. We started February 21st. We've been out for over 4 months.
To try and do something over this many months, to sustain your engagement over 6 months, basically, it's going to take us 6 months, is something I've never done. I mean,
when you see the
not something like
southbound,
this.
tell them not to be afraid of the old man in the white van.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
Oh yeah,
All right, we'll tell them for sure.
All right, we'll see ya.
All right, don't fall down, go boom now.
Okay.
My entire goal is to just help you get from point A to point B, and hopefully by the time you get to point B, you'll be excited enough to move on through the rest of the alphabet.
I had heard of Rob, but well, I heard of his van more so than him.
And they're like, "Hey, yeah, like there's this guy. His name's Rob Bird. He's in Casper the Van." And that's all I said. And I was kind of like, "Okay, cool. Like I'm trying to get to Irwin."
So I'm walking like 4 miles into town down this road, and this white van like pulls up and starts honking. And he's like, hop in, I'll drive you.
Why did you get in it?
Yeah, so first of all, snacks.
We actually discussed that.
Rob came out and said, hey, come on over. Came over, want a soda, want some snacks, some candy. Of course I did.
Come on in and get something sweet.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Cold drinks in the black cooler.
Holy cannoli. Okay.
I'm just Rob, and the van, Casper, is probably better known. He's the one with all the goodies. Rob's just the driver. I park him and he makes people happy.
Oh, it's a whole pie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is a good day.
I think it's known as kind of that spreader of hope and, you know, good vibes on the trail. Everybody sees it and says, man, here's Casper, the van.
I've heard of this Casper van.
You have. I hope it was good things.
Yeah, it was good.
What's your trail name, son?
Tripod.
Tripod. Finally, I let one of the kids talk me into getting on Facebook. And everything changed because now I had to learn real names. first weekend I was on Facebook, I had 490 something friend requests. Stop. And I didn't know any of them.
It's funny, I mean, you get up and your stomach's just craving just thinking about food.
Well, I'll tell you what, your destination is Dalton, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got day packs in the van. If you'd like to slack pack into Dalton, I'll pick you up there, take you back to the cabin. It's air conditioned with a shower. Grab something to eat, and we're going to catch some fireworks on the lake later tonight.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I'll put your ass back in the woods in the morning.
That sounds perfect.
That sound good?
Yeah. I was quickly greeted by Rob, smoking Rob. Rob smokes a lot of cigarettes, but it's impressive.
2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 here and one up front.
I heard about you. You're the Mohawk guy, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
How would you know?
You can Mohawk.
Oh.
And the van. I heard about the van with the
You must have talked to Wildcard.
I'm gonna get. What kind of show did you want?
Welcome home.
So I walk like up a small little hill, and there he is just smiling at me. Never met him before. He just instantly smiled at me, and I kind of said hey, and he looked at me and he knew something was wrong. Everyone was getting hit with norovirus, really bad stomach bug, and so I unfortunately fell victim to that. I couldn't hold any food in me. It was everything just liquid coming out of the basement side. I lost 12 pounds, and I did not have 12 pounds to lose, so that was part of the scary factor. He took us back to his place.
Rob, I've been shitting myself for the last 2 days. You know?
Yeah.
I said, why don't you get up and take your shoes off and lay down on the couch? And I didn't even get the period on the sentence, and he was flat. He was out of it, yeah. Except every 20 minutes.
I was about to say, yeah, every 20 minutes I was up digging a hole somewhere.
Set your watch by him, and 20 minutes, oh, here he comes, and with his little shovel with him. Well, it was all kind of an accident, actually. So I took a job managing a Shell retail outlet in Dalton, right next door to the Dalton Post Office. Now, Dalton Post Office is a handy pickup spot for hikers to get their supplies that have been mailed to them or mail back gear that they no longer need. That's how I got involved with the AT community. The Dalton Post Office is small. They wouldn't let the hikers stay in there. I had an empty work bay in that station, so I started letting hikers use the work bay to go through their packages or hang up their wet clothes or whatever they needed to do in that particular room. One day I saw a young man go into the motel. It was raining, been raining, and he came right back out. There was one loud clap of thunder and the sky just opened up on this kid, just torrential rain. So we called to him and got him inside, introduced ourselves, hung up his wet clothes, bought him a soda. I said, Rob, is there any place in this town I can get out of this weather without it costing a fortune? So I said, look, I'm getting off shift here in a few minutes. Throw your stuff in the back of my van. I'll take you up to the house and you can shower and stay there. He said, shower? He got all excited. And I said, yeah, that won't be an option. We'll do that first. And we went out and had a big spaghetti dinner in Pittsfield, and he was a guitar player, so we sat around picking and grinning. And he got ready to leave in the morning, and he asked me, do you mind if I tell other hikers that if they're looking for shelter, they could stop and see you at the Shell station? And with very little thought, I said, yes, that would be fine. I'm thinking, like him, an emergency situation or just a desperate situation. I mean, that's good. 70 more people showed up. The real miracle came the following season because I never advertised, never put up any signs, nothing of that sort. 237 people came to that Shell station looking for a place to stay. Wow. I said, how the hell do you know? Well, there's a note in this register, and there's a note in that register. My uncle's cousin stayed with you last year or whatever, I just had to go out and get more beds. Not bad for a little place, huh? No. They trust me to keep them safe and provide basic needs, shower, laundry, things of that sort. And I don't see it as a service. I see it as being part of that community, being part of the house, part of the home, part of the family.
It's time for dinner.
Food's here. No, I got it. They give me back so much love and appreciation that it's just filling. It's fulfilling. And hikers offer money, and I'll say, no, you save it and find somebody that needs a meal and help them out. Just pay it forward. was some things that happened to me in my younger years that paying it forward made a big difference, and I will always do that. Always do that. There's a country western singer named Trent Tomlinson, and he actually wrote the song about his daddy.
Right.
But the name of the song is "He's an Angel with no halo and one wing in the fire."
It's hard to explain being out here to people who aren't on the trail.
You went old man in a white van. It was giving out candy.
I know.
And you went home with them?
And you were just so excited and you ate it all. You slept in a random person's house? Yeah. I know. It's a crazy world out here.
Okay, 2 of you boys will have that queen. And one of you gets this side of this one. I've got soap, detergent, all that happy stuff, so you just have to pay for the machines.
Awesome.
But get your ass off my bed till you're showered. There you go.
He's like grandpa, basically. He's like crazy old grandpa.
I've sucked up a whole bunch of smiles, a bunch of vitamin H, which in my world is a hug.
He said something today when we were driving. He said, I just want to make a little difference in a lot of people's lives. And I said, Rob, you do that every year in and year out. And I think he knows that.
Hopefully these people can see the joy that it brings me, and in their future, they won't be afraid to pay it forward. I've never hiked. No desire to go out there. I think you're all nuts, actually. But I respect what the hike does for the people that do it. Hold it in right here for a minute. Shut this motherfucker down, open the doors, and relax. And I hope we see some friendly folks coming out of there. Food. Oh. Yes. Now I feel at home.
And you're the only one?
Oh no, there's hundreds of trail angels all over the place.